Seniors, for fishes you must eat and 4 you should never touch. As we age, our nutritional needs evolve. After the age of 50, the body begins to experience a gradual decline in muscle mass, bone density, and cognitive sharpness. At the same time, the risk for chronic conditions like heart disease, stroke, osteoporosis, and Alzheimer's steadily rises. That's where fish enters the conversation, not just as a protein source, but as a powerful medical ally. For older adults, especially those focused on extending both lifespan and health span, fish offers a concentrated package of nutrients that specifically combat age-related decline. Let's start with protein. Many seniors unknowingly eat too little high-quality protein, which is essential for maintaining muscle strength and preventing sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. Unlike red meat, which can be heavy on the arteries, fish provides a lighter, more digestible source of lean protein that supports mobility, independence, and recovery from injuries. But fish is more than just muscle food. The true superstar here is omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These compounds are like internal repair crews. They reduce inflammation at a cellular level, lower triglycerides, stabilize heart rhythm, and even support cognitive function. In fact, multiple studies have shown that seniors who consume fatty fish at least twice a week enjoy a reduced risk of cognitive decline and slower brain aging. Omega-3s also play a role in supporting mood and mental health, helping to fend off depression, an often overlooked concern among older adults. Another hidden gem in many types of fish is vitamin B12. After age 50, our stomach's ability to absorb B12 from food declines significantly due to reduced stomach acid. This can lead to fatigue, nerve issues, and even memory problems. Fatty fish like sardines, mackerel, and trout provide a highly bioavailable form of B12, helping to bridge that gap. Similarly, fish with edible bones, like sardines, offer a potent dose of calcium and vitamin D, both essential for maintaining bone strength and preventing fractures. Now, you might be thinking, well, I take supplements for all those things. Why bother with fish? The truth is, nutrients from food are absorbed and utilized more effectively by the body than isolated vitamins. Plus, fish contains a symphony of complementary nutrients, selenium, iodine, taurine, that work synergistically to protect the brain, heart, and bones in a way no supplement can fully replicate. So now that we understand why fish is such a powerful ally for those of us over 50, the question becomes, which one should you actually eat? Not all fish are equal. Some are nutrient-dense superfoods, while others are nutritional dead ends, or worse, health hazards. Let's dive into the top 4 fish that offer the biggest bang for your health buck as you age. Fish number 1, wild-caught salmon. Let's start with the superstar, wild-caught salmon. This fish is like a multivitamin that swims. It's loaded with long-chain omega-3s, EPA, and DHA, which are critical for brain health, reducing inflammation, and keeping your heart rhythm stable. For seniors, this matters deeply. Studies show omega-3s can reduce the risk of dementia by up to 47% and cut the chances of sudden cardiac death by nearly 50%. Wild-caught salmon is also an excellent source of vitamin D, which over 70% of Americans over 50 are deficient in. And yes, vitamin D is not just for your bones. It also supports immune function and helps prevent depression, which tend to sneak up as we age. Fish number 2, sardines. Next up, sardines. Sardines are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and they're especially ideal for seniors. Why? Because you eat the whole fish, including the bones, which are rich in absorbable calcium and phosphorus, key minerals for keeping bones strong and preventing osteoporosis. They're also a rare natural source of coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, a compound that supports energy production in your cells and is especially protective of heart health. Sardines are also incredibly low in mercury due to their small size and short lifespan. Now, if sardines don't exactly sound gourmet to you, don't worry. We'll get a tastier option soon. But sometimes the best medicine comes in small, oily packages. 3. Rainbow trout. Don't underestimate the humble rainbow trout. It's one of the safest, cleanest fish options available, particularly when sourced from you. Freshwater farms, which are tightly regulated. Trout is high in lean protein, potassium, important for blood pressure control, and of course, omega-3s. But here's the kicker. Trout also delivers a healthy dose of B vitamins, especially B12 and niacin, both essential for nervous system function and energy metabolism. If you're feeling tired or mentally foggy, this may be one fish that helps lift the curtain. And just wait. Fish number 4 is not only delicious, but is also the secret weapon for maintaining your eyesight as you age. Atlantic mackerel, last but definitely not least, Atlantic mackerel. Not to be confused with its larger, mercury-laden cousin, king mackerel. Atlantic mackerel is small, fast-growing, and very low in toxins. It's rich in omega-3s, of course, but also in selenium, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune health and thyroid function. Even more impressive, it's packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that help protect the retina and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. And bonus, it's tasty, affordable, and incredibly easy to prepare. Bake it, grill it, or toss it into a salad. You've got a health-boosting meal in minutes. Warning, side effects may include increased energy, sharper vision, and the sudden desire to brag about your cholesterol levels at your next checkup. Each of these 4 fish provides a unique profile of nutrients that combat the aging process in different ways, protecting your brain, bones, heart, and even your eyes. Incorporating them into your weekly routine isn't just good nutrition. It's long-term health insurance on your plate. But don't get too comfortable yet, because while some fish build you up, others can silently break you down. Up next, the 4 fish that may actually harm your health, especially after 50. Tilefish. Tilefish might sound exotic, but its mercury levels are alarmingly high. In fact, the FDA lists tilefish from the Gulf of Mexico as the single most mercury-contaminated fish sold in the EU. Mercury is particularly dangerous for older adults. It's a neurotoxin that can impair memory, coordination, and even lead to irreversible cognitive decline. For people over 50 who are already at increased risk of dementia and neurological disorders, regularly consuming mercury-heavy fish is like pouring fuel on a slow-burning fire. Farmed Atlantic salmon. Wait, didn't we say salmon is good? Yes, but only if it's wild-caught. Farmed Atlantic salmon, on the other hand, is often raised in crowded pens, fed unnatural diets, and pumped full of antibiotics to prevent disease outbreaks. Studies have found farmed salmon can contain up to 5 to 10 times more PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls, a known carcinogen, than wild salmon. Worse, farmed salmon has a higher ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, which promotes inflammation rather than fighting it. Chronic inflammation is the root of most age-related diseases: heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, even cancer. Salmon may be the king of healthy fish, but its farmed cousin? More like the court jester, with a very dark secret. 3. Imported catfish. Catfish is popular in southern cooking, but if it's imported, especially from countries like Vietnam or China, you might be getting more than just flaky fish. Many imported catfish are raised in polluted waters and exposed to illegal antibiotics and chemicals banned in the EU, some of which are linked to cancer and hormone disruption. The real kicker? Labeling laws are often weak, so you might not even know your catfish is imported. Always look for you. Farm-raised if you're going to eat it at all, but even then, it's not one of the healthiest options. King mackerel. King mackerel is another high-mercury heavyweight, especially dangerous for older adults. Unlike Atlantic mackerel, which is small and safe, king mackerel can live for decades and accumulate enormous amounts of mercury over time. A 6-ounce serving of king mackerel can exceed the safe weekly mercury intake for a 150-pound person. And over time, repeated exposure can impact the brain, kidneys, and cardiovascular system. Ironically, the exact systems fish is supposed to help. So to recap, avoid tilefish, farmed Atlantic salmon, imported catfish, and king mackerel, especially after age 50.